What's up, peeps? Welcome back to another episode of Cavern, and today we will be tackling on the Red Dungeon. The Red Dungeon has many things in it, and one of the things that I'm hoping to get is spring boots, and hopefully we can also defeat the boss of the Red Dungeon. The dungeon is large, so it's best to have a charged whip to maneuver around, and a pretty strong weapon, so either a sword C or dagger C is recommended. Probably also be needing your healing stone. It's been a while since I've booted up Cavern Reborn, so forgive me if I misname things. Gotta be wary of these. Make sure they get trapped. They take a lot. They take a lot off your health, so you have to be careful. Now you could be like me and have no boots on and just try to tackle it alone, but it is recommended get boots for a little bit more speed and heal whenever possible. Coil, we could pick that up. But please, be careful and watch your step where you fall into lava. If you do, make sure you have your rope handy dandy with you. Piece of bread, I can't do anything about it right now. But it's as long as you have enough health for the boss, you should be alright. This is one of the easier Cavern remasters in regards to the Red Dungeon. So just sidestep the wizards. It's really recommended for anything in this cavern, in Cavern in general, to sidestep all your enemies. But these goats will be pretty tough to sidestep, so make sure you keep your distance with the goats and run as fast as you can. Got a rock there. The teeth, the chattering teeth, should be no problem to you. Bottle. Much more required than anything. You'll probably have to replace some things. Probably have to let go of some things. So it's not, if you're going into the Red Dungeon and you don't have a lot of space in your inventory, please make sure you drop them off. I think this is a basketball court, but I don't think there's anything hidden on the hoops. We can check inside. There's probably bullets around here somewhere. Bullets and gunpowder. Definitely around here somewhere. And a life fruit, probably in here. We can check through here, under here. Yep. But we only have up until 6 hearts total after defeating the red boss. Use my gun. Pretty reliable. Taking them down, and you can collect the souls if you want to, but We're not here for souls. See, sidestepping. Keeping a good distance. Oh, there's always something here. A rock. But don't leave the dagger. I think rocks are a little bit more important. More rocks. We can live without them. A stick. So just make your way through. Make sure you keep your distance. The hitbox of the goats are not too bad. Like, they have to like really be touching you to deal any damage. Oh. Always try to strafe left and right. Very good recommendation for any beginners of the Cavern. Check. There's a lot of rope, which you might not need. There's definitely a coin in there. You see, they're really up against me, but you won't take damage to these if you I have no boots, so you can definitely outrun them if you're a little bit quicker. We are here for the Fury Core and for the Iron Bar when we fight the boss, so it's really nothing too special. It's okay. You could always predict their attacks. It takes them a while to engage. Yes, it's really pretty much a spamming game. And you will mostly always end up on top if you spam in the right way. You could use the mouse to go through everything, but if you're a quick PC gamer, then you can just press the buttons. Anything worthwhile? There's a lot of loaf and coins in this room. One coin in there. Just keep your distance, and you will be fine. And this is one of the older Cavern games, so it's this dungeon is like the first yellow dungeon. And this should be the 5th room in the shop. Long hallway says so. Ah, okay. A little bit different. Sword and shield. And we don't have a hat, so we could just knock his off. Knock it off much better than I do. But yeah, you can. Oh, wow, get access that. Okay. Yes, but barbarian hat. You can always knock off hats from shopkeeps. Oh, a little bit of frozen action. A little bit of freezing. Hold on. Hats are dangerous, I guess. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to the second attempt. Be very wary of hats in this. Buy a map so you can tell which room you are in. We have boots. I've stored them in the break in between this last run. But yeah, we'll be going back to it. Second floor still. I think it's 8, then 10, and then 12 rooms in the 3 floors. I think that's how it goes. Last time I checked. These guys, these rams or goats or whatever, they deal 1.5 hearts of damage. So please be very, very be very, very careful with how you approach these enemies, because the red dungeon can really take a lot of your life if you're not too careful. There's always 2 enemies in this room, so watch your back. You might focus on the one from this door, but you might forget the chattering teeth in the corner. But yeah, if you have the whip, you could leave him alone, and you could jump over the rest, I guess. You could skip a lot of it. It's a special place. Yeah, but make sure you have your whip out, because it's very, very useful to just absolutely cheese everything. A whoopee cushion? Sure. Don't know what you'll use it for, but it's, you know, up to you. The chattering teeth outside the door. Another one inside this room. Very careful of the lava maze. You could be focused on one and the magician can come up right behind you. If you're like me, just skip it. That's why it's the best, one of the best items to have early on. What you can get with the yellow boss is to have this charged whip, and I've already done a video covering how to make a charged whip, so go back and watch that, and it will really save your life. Yeah, so you can never get close. But most of these souls are insignificant into like the black or the confident soul, which has this black dagger. We don't have to fight all the enemies, which is nice. This is room 10. Nothing in this room. This is the final floor. Oh, somebody's shooting at me. The second best item from the blue dungeon would be this healing stone. Zoom fast. Always check behind these pillars for some stuff. Don't need a bottle. It's fine. We do need the bread. So the boss will normally give you an iron bar, I think, and a fury core, if I'm not mistaken. One of the few better items of this game, which we will be crafting our boots from. What? I purchased boots accidentally. Well, it's fine. Still have a lot of money, and keep killing enemies and you'll get that kind of money. Looks like nothing here. Alright, 2 goats. It's easy. Better than a goat and a wizard. Third goat. Just trap him behind a block. Let's go with loot. Always check for loot. Or if you have a radar, you can check it that way. Red. And I think there's something on the side. Yeah. You can always check on the side for some extra loot. Yeah, if we have the charged whip, this becomes a breeze and we don't have to tackle the side rooms. I'm trying to get up to this and just whip your way across. A wizard who can jump and shoot fire from his hands. Despise the chattering teeth. It's whatever. Got jail cells. I don't know if they spawn with anything. It looks pretty empty. Keep your distance. Strafe left and right. Ah, it came down to me. Perfect. It's the basketball court. Nothing. A coin somewhere. Probably in here. That's rock in there, I think. So tip for the red boss coming up, I think you just have to keep moving. In all these bosses you have to keep moving. In the blue one, I think you have to keep dodging. So that's the only difference. Now this is a room I don't remember only because if you're not doing the parkour, you are whipping across. I could just do it. Just go to the end and you'll be fine. And you can walk down these. You can kill whatever's down here. You can lead whatever's down here and they won't be able to make it back up. But yeah, you have the whip. This will be the cakewalk. You could just lead them down. You don't have to fight them if you don't want to. Bing, bang, bong, bing, bong, bing, bang, bong. Maybe a bestiary. How much HP the enemy has, but there's a wiki for how much damage each object does, so probably do it that way. You have leather somewhere, coin, with bullets here. Do what he can. Okay. So, red boss fight time. It's been a while, but let's see if I can pull it off. But always have your heals on hand. So I don't need to attack it. So just keep jumping from lava to lava. Okay, when it's like that, get to the middle when the lava flashes. I think they've added the lava flashing a lot sooner. But always keep an eye on the center and then jump. Yep. If you time it just right, you could time it to jump straight into the lava and it'll go down. I think his second phase. Whoop! Make sure you duck under that. No! He's still in school. Stuck under those, but the blue stone and maybe a jug of water, you should be fine just running and hopping from block to block. And there it is. Fury core and another health. Now, it may take a few attempts, but I think the iron is somewhere here. If it's not, yeah, it's only the Fury Core. You can find the iron in other places, but that's our mission. I forget if they've updated to have at least one more boss, but you can always check. I'll check for us in the next video. But yes, we can open up the here, and it will tell us many things. If you're playing on keyboard, it would be H to pull up the manual in case you want to go at this alone. But yeah, red boss crafting material, they're good for boots, lava walker boots, fury core boots, and metal bar. So it's good to keep it. Good to keep a metal bar on you. I think, yep. And we have our final slot. So that will do it for this episode. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next video.